Assalamu alaikum. Th.4, chapter 3, lesson 1 and 2. Chapter 3 is communicating with arts. In this chapter, we will continue learning about communication. Our theme is communication. In the previous chapter, we learned how to communicate using numbers. In this chapter, we will learn how to communicate using art. So we will start to know what types of art we have. We have, for example, drawing, and we have also painting, and we have sculpting. We will start this lesson by reviewing what we have studied this year. We have studied a lot in the first term, so we will take theme by theme to remember what we have studied and see how we communicated with art in each theme. So, do you remember our first theme? It was Who Am I? You remember this theme? What have we studied in it? Yes, we have studied about our 5 senses. You remember this? And we have studied about our family and friends and community members. We have studied all of this. We have studied also the human life stage and the plant life stage. Okay, I want you to open page 133. We will revise all what we had in the first theme, Who Am I? Using art. We will create a new art. This page is called Colorful Me. We will draw 6 things about us using different colors. Okay, so I call this page Rainbow Page. Why? Because each item we will draw has a certain color. First, I want you to write your name at the bottom of the page in the line there. Write your name here. Okay. Here we will draw, you will draw about yourself a rainbow. So this rainbow is about yourself. I will give you the chart and you will draw it. So first, the red one, you will draw about people you love. The orange, what you like to eat. Yellow, favorite activity. Green, things I like in nature. What in nature? Animals, plants, yes. Blue, things that make me sad. And purple is things makes me proud. We have learned many of this in the theme Who Am I? So you will draw these things in these colors as a rainbow to know more about you using art. So here we communicate with art. I know about you using drawing. So we reviewed the first theme. In the second theme, if you remember, our theme was called The World Around Us. The world around us. Okay. We have learned many. We have learned about transportation, safety, seasons of the year, healthy food, plants, and monuments. You remember this theme? Okay. This theme was about the world around you. I want you to communicate using art. I want you to communicate this theme using art. Music is one form of art. We will think about how we communicate with music. How do the music makes you feel? Excellent. If I hear music, it can make me feel happy or sad or want to dance. Yes, we feel emotion when we listen Music, do you remember emotion? Emotion is sad, happy, good, dance, something like that. So we feel emotion when we listen to music. Okay, now I want you to open page 134. You remember the song we have studied in the first term? Okay. It has the rhyme of if you're happy and you know it. The song name is If You Move and You Know It. Okay, let's say it together. If you're playing on playground, spin around. If you're playing on playground, spin around. If you're playing on playground, spin around really fast. If you're playing on playground, spin around. If you're playing with the ball, kick it high. If you're playing with the ball, kick it high. If you're playing with the ball, kick it high into sky. If you're playing with the ball, kick it high. Okay. There are some missing verses in this song. We only here have 2 verses. You will choose one verse from the original song and you will put it here. I chose one. If you're a student and you know it, raise your hand. If you're a student and you know it, raise your hand. If you're a student and you know it, raise your hand to show it. If you're a student and you know it, raise your hand. So I choose this verse. You can choose any other verse from the song. Here what we have learned. We have noticed that music is a good way to remember what we learned before. And also, music help us to communicate. If I am telling a story, the music change from the beginning to the end, and it make me feel more excited. So, music is a good way to communicate. Today, we review with the chapter. The world around me, we learned that music help us to communicate. Thank you so much.